Hello, good morning, everybody. How are you all doing? Happy weekend. Okay, as I just uh, rose up from my bed this morning, I want to quickly drop this video. Please like and share my video on Facebook and on YouTube. Engage on my videos. God will bless you. So, like I said, I'm not a comedian. I am not mock news. I'm not amebo news. What I only do here is to bring out lessons to learn from issues that are happening around celebrities and spotlight people. Do you understand? So, over some time, it had been on the news that Tonto Dike reconciled reconciled her son with the ex-husband Olakunle Churchill. Do you understand? And it was one of the toughest fight between ex and ex online here that time, to the extent that Tonto had to rename her son after her father's name. But when she got born again, she decided to address all these issues. Do you understand? And then what happened that time was that when the reconciliation began, Rosy Meurer became restless. The current wife, who allegedly snatched Churchill from Tonto, because Tonto alleged that Churchill and during the time of the marriage crisis, Tonto alleged that Rosy Meurer was going out with her husband. Rosy Meurer denied it, claiming that Olakunle Churchill was like a brother to her. It's a brother to, there's no how she would be going out with somebody who she took as a mentor and a brother. And then when immediately the marriage collapsed, Rosy Meurer got married to the said brother. And since that time, she had tried to explain tire that it was not what the netizens think, but nobody had been listening to him, because the lady spotted it and said, we are three in this marriage. This person was also involved. We denied, but immediately the crisis, the marriage broke. You now took over. So nobody want to listen to you again. Everybody believed that something was going on even before that time. Do you understand? And like all these husband snatchers now, immediately she went there. She started all types of shows, and started giving birth immediately. And then she has up to 3 kids now. So all these husband snatchers, one of their emblem is that once they enter, they begin to born. So make sure that they aim at using children to be the heart of the man. But sometimes unknown to them, that is not children that you use in getting the heart of a man. If the heart of man is not with you, it's not with you. You can born 8 children, it's not with you. That is what people should understand. Okay, now when the reconciliation started, Rosy Meurer now ran to social media and was moving from platform to platform. Now, one of the things that Rosy Meurer has concerned herself with since she entered that marriage is to prove that it is working. Despite all rumors coming out that there's a crack in that relationship, she know they accept. Do you understand? So this morning, I made a comment. Dr. Kemi, she does not love Tonto. Dr. Kemi, I do believe her sometimes. There are sometimes she said the truth. But one thing I don't too much like about her is that sometimes she allow her emotion to override judgment. Sometimes because you hate, saying the truth is, you said the truth, even in the case of somebody you hate. Now, if I may not be at peace with somebody, but I will not try to cover things that I know are truth because I am not in good time with that person. And the issue that made Dr. Kemi to be limiting me in her comment section or whether block me was when the issue of Bianca Ono and Bianca Ojuku and the Anambra governor's wife was on. That they say Bianca slapped the woman, and the story is being investigated. And then Auntie Kemi now came hard on Bianca to the extent that she was now recounting Bianca former relationships and all that. And which I commented, I told her no, that what you are doing is wrong. That you have been in previous relationship with men, so that is not what is in question now. What is in question is look at what happened, is to investigate who is at fault. So coming to recount the woman's or the woman that the woman dated Fayemi, he dated that the woman dated FKK, all those one and all those ones. It doesn't call for. That's why he started limiting my conversation on her platform. Do you understand? Now, because of her hatred on Tonto, now every time the rumor comes out that Tonto and the Olakunle Churchill are having issues, that Okemi will come and debunk it, that it is a lie. It is a lie because the marriage has been existing to turn to Tonto, to prove to Tonto that they are not divorcing. But that marriage, from what played out now, everybody will know that marriage has not been intact. That marriage has not been intact from what is playing out now. So all those news that do come at that time is being confirmed. And this morning now, Tonto, Dr. Kemi is still writing that is a very good friend of the family, that last time he called them, he asked them, he will still call them and he will bring the new, nothing is happening. I said, no. I wrote there that, look, that from what is playing out now, it is obvious that the previous rumors that marriage had not been working fine have been confirmed. She limited my conversation because she replied me and I wanted to say something there again. I discovered that she has limited my conversation. You see, good journalism, I'm a trained journalist too. Good journalism is balanced report, not diatribe. Even when it concerns your enemy, that is good journalism. You understand? So ever since, people that around them are saying this marriage is not what they show on the media here. What they show on this media sometimes is to make sure that validation, to make sure that there is working, they are not divorced. So, because people will not say, karma, you have taken the husband from Tonto now and it's not working for you. So every time the news will come out, they will debunk it. Now, if the thing ended in she packed the children, she's living outside the country and the man is living here. You understand? Because when this reconciliation started, assuming that Churchill and Rosy Meurer are entered living in peace, there is nothing. The way Rosy Meurer became frightened and became jittery and was running from one podcast to another, she wouldn't have. I mean, if you sleep and wake up with your husband, or even there's a cordial conversation going on, even if it is a distant relationship, but there's a cordial relationship, cordial conversation, cordial communication between you and your husband. All that thing, all those ones she did, she couldn't have done them. But she behaved like sometimes she was even taking on her ways. Most of the things happening in the media between Tonto and the son, and she was taking on her ways. And if she was taking on her ways, why, if there was a cordial relationship and communication between her and her husband and her kids, then why would she be taking on her ways? Why will be all those things happening on social media be surprising to her? Then why would Olakunle Churchill immediately retrieve her daughter and reconcile with her son with Tonto? Why was she not involved with her children in that reconciliation? Rather, she was everywhere granting interview. All those interviews she was granting under this free life everywhere. Did the husband permit her? Did the husband permit her? Now, if can't she call the husband inside and be asking her what's happening? I don't understand though. I know you are reconciling with your son, but I see you guys in a compromising situation. I don't like it and all that. That will be between you and the man. And as you are talking to him, you are watching. Now, if the disrespect becomes too much and he wishes to divorce and all that, you divorce. And it couldn't have been something that's raining like this now. It's raining like this now because she first of all came out and was granting interview here and there. Nothing she was not saying. She was just restless all over. And she had been like this every time she want to prove a point that the marriage is working. Sometimes she will come and pound amala online here to show that the marriage is working. Sometimes she will go and bring some beautiful pictures of she and Olakunle touring nations and doing all those things, beaches and all that, to show that it's working. But people that knew them very well still come out and say that this thing is not working, and Kemi will say it's working. Now, Dr. Kemi, whether you like Tonto or you don't like it, let's face the fact. If the marriage is working fine, there wouldn't have been any reason for Meurer to be running helter-skelter during that time of that reconciliation, and be granting interview regardless whether the husband is happy about those interview or not. A wise woman could, one way or the other, find her way to be included in that reconciliation. Yes, I'm happy that my husband's child is back and all that. Even if other people are saying, the pictures are too compromised and all those things, say, all I know, my husband is my husband, she will come back to me and all that, But the type of fear, fidgeting, and this thing that she displayed shows that marriage already had crack. The marriage had been having crack. Dr. Kemi, understand this. They have not been totally together. Sometimes all these distant relationships are adopted when husband and wife don't tire. And they don't want to, there is something they want to prove all point that is working. They will now embark on distant relationship so that at least to save their face from the public. Let it not be that the public will hear that the marriage is not working. At least let Tonto not laugh them. That marriage has been existing on let Tonto not laugh them. And as everybody can see now. So, and what are the lessons we are deriving from this now? See, young women, don't easily run into a man that is having problem with their wife. If a man is having problem with them, don't be a reason why a home is wrecked or divorced. Especially that marriage was so young when Rosy Meurer started interfering in that marriage. The marriage was so young. Who knows whether the Tonto Deacon and the Churchill would have found their ways of reconciliation, if not that she was already in the picture and very fair, more than this thing, more than Tonto, very fair and younger, I suppose. So young women, before you even get into a relationship with a divorcee, let it be that the man met you when he had divorced. That is the lesson you will learn from here. The man met you when he's already divorced and show you divorce certificate. I'm divorced and I'm looking for another relationship. Or I'm properly separated and looking for another relationship. Not that you are there already and the marriage, the storm will be blowing. just for the woman to go so that you take over. Now, why did she run out? Igbo people say, Obumma, anaghị ekwe ka eji mma gaa ya n'azụ. Rosy Meurer know how she collected the husband. And so the moment she was watching this very reconciliation to her, she felt, that is the same way this man will go again. And she ran out immediately and started explaining, and that she did not do this Judas thing. They explain. Now, there was a rumor that time that she unfollowed the man. Nobody know whether she quickly followed the man. They said it was a lie. Now, have they not officially unfollowed each other? And now there is a news now that she has filed for divorce. Now, if she filed for divorce now, she's going to be a single mother of 3. She will spend her time training 3 children because I know she will never allow Churchill to carry her children and the Tonto children and the daughter together. She will want to claim custody. She will want to claim custody. So all these things, women, be careful. Be careful. Some of you are feeling as if this marriage, anybody that did not marry it will not survive. Some of us women are so desperate. There was a time a man came to me. The man was a civil engineer. She was a civil engineer. And he's the only son of the father. And I know there is something in that family. He has already built a house in Lagos. And being that the father was a rich man before he died, everything that that man has now will belong to us. So he was coming to me for a relationship. And I asked him, what about his former relationship? He told me he was in South Africa. He had one or 2 children with a South African woman. And then one thing happened, he relocated to Nigeria and the children didn't come with him. So he now married again in here. And as he married, the marriage lasted for 10 years. He did not give birth with the woman. And now they are divorcing. They are still in court. And the man wants to start a relationship immediately. Why? The matter is still ongoing in court. I said, sir, go and get the divorce certificate. And I'm thinking that you are divorcing this woman because she has not given birth for you. That is my thinking. And I don't think it's a good reason for a divorce if you love that woman. 2 of you should have still continued working to know how you can achieve pregnancy instead of ousting the woman. Do you understand? So I spoke to him. He said, no, giri, I should come. So place, I come to my house, done this thing. He will be coming to me at Asaba, that I shouldn't come to Lagos. That if I come to her house now, it will be as if she had put another woman and all that. Obviously, what the woman was dragging, the woman that did not give birth for him, the woman now, what is dragging is some of his properties now. That's what is there. And such a woman that did not give birth for a man and is in court dragging property with him is not a gentle person. She's not a gentle person you will run into. So I said no. So all this ocha bute, if you ripe, cut them. If you no ripe, cut them. I go chop them like that. Women are doing. It is wrong. It is wrong. Now, this is karma. You saw a new marriage like that. And maybe the man is looking at it that what he saw in Tonto Dike that time is not what, and then maybe telling you story, or immediately you fix yourself into that relationship, which is bad. So these things are happening for us women to learn lesson. Let us learn lesson. This height of desperation among us women is very, very wrong. You will see a man now mess up the wife, drove her out, and before the next month, you see another woman that will enter and sit down there and thinking that it shall be well with her. Where another person mouth was supered, you they think say na your own go there good there. before self, there's a where divorced men find it difficult because the woman will be looking at you. Why did you divorce? She will want to find out. Because some people you are saying are not even marriageable. They are not marriageable. They keep having problems with women they marry, except they meet God and that yoke is broken. Do you understand? So, all these things, what goes up comes down. Women, be careful in running into a relationship, spoiling it or doing everything to proving to be better than the person that was there. And once you enter, piam, you begin to nod children every 18 months. This thing, and you think that is no. Just like what is Justin is doing now. They are still peppering, taunting every time they want to show the public that they are still on. But the symptoms are showing that the man is regretting. So they are denying it. The man, you is not regretting, all is well. Hey, he has found his heart. You do this, his heart trouble, this, that. Not like that. You go there, until the day they are tired of patching. They are tired of patching. I made a mistake. Let me sit down and reset my brain. It go happen. One day, you can see the man all over the social media shouting, whoa, that good woman that used to tempt him, that good woman has gone. The person he met now, he met somebody whose character is depraved like him. When two people whose characters are depraved come together, this is what you'll be seeing. The man will wake up on the social media and be talking anyhow. He don't get anybody. Before, even while she was in men's marriage, because men was academically more intelligent than you. Sometimes men may be even editing what he wrote, what he want to put out to the public. Men will edit it, and when he put it out like this, people will be happy, say, che, this man, Odogu, you have said the right thing. People don't know there's a woman inside that we are editing those things, mentoring and doing everything. Now, you has met the one where we say, carry go. Anything you want, talk. Anything you want, do. You want carry shit for your neka, waka. I support it. That is where you is now. That woman that used to advise him before, that woman that used to edit his write-up before, that woman that used to mentor, that's the woman that used to see, please talk like this so that you don't come down from your level, all those one. That woman is gone. So the one that remains now is the one where they tell am Ezedike na even when shit dey her neka, Ezedike carry that shit they go. Now the best one, Ezedike na teje. All these husbands snatchers, women, receive wisdom. Reset your brain. Don't jump into marriages. If the man want divorce, allow him to divorce. When he divorce properly, then he comes. Not that you already fix yourself there before the divorce is taking place. And you will be the reason that woman is leaving that home. And all of you are here now. It's not true. It is true. And me, I say here, Tonto, collect your husband back. If Rosy Meurer be that this or that, be the color. If Rosy Meurer file the divorce, take your husband back. Because even in the Bible, it's like that. He wedded you and did the marriage in church, everything with you. Now, white wedding. So if I don't care who he married before, we don't know the level of marriage he did with that person. We don't know. And whether there was a proper divorce there. But now he remarried you, did everything. So if Rosy Meurer is divorcing the man, take your man back. It's included in the restitution. Before then, I say it before. If a woman marry as a second wife and got born again, You go restitute the husband. That was what we are taught in the 80s and down all those 90s. And if you are a man, you left your wife, go and marry another person. When you repent, you go back to your wife. That's what that was taught. Even now, they are not saying it was done in ignorance, although there are two schools of thought to it. So if there you have a way to reconcile with the first wife you put in the house, do it. There's not, especially when that one that jump in come say you want to go now. If she's tired now, Churchill, take back Tonto, your wife, and forge ahead and make sure all your children are taken care of. Both the one from Rosy Meurer and their first daughter and the Tonto. In fact, follow the Tonto, go and get born again, so that your relationship will last one, because they are saying now is 3. So follow Tonte, go and get born again, so that you people will join in speed, be praying every morning and let Christ come into the home. So that is that. So Dr. Kemi, if that is what is happening, it will happen. No amount of debunking that will stop it, whether you like Tonto or no like him, because it's bad, it's wrong for people to run into marriage relationships, spoil it. At some point, their own will equally be spoiled. So women, beware. Beware, leave people's husband alone. If you are dating, those of you dating married men, you are dating a married man with intention of invading his home, of taking over his home. And you think when you reach there that it shall be well with you. It won't be. You keep on explaining and explaining. As Judy and Rosy Meurer are explaining up and down. You live your life to begin to explain, seeking that validation here and there, because you know all is not well. You took a wrong decision. Now look at how pretty Rosy Meurer is. Assuming that she didn't do that thing, she just looked for her and said, I don't want to put myself into this trouble. Let me find whether I will see a single man and marry. Maybe from that time you would have married, settled down, and she will not be in the mouth of people. Karma will come, this one will come. Women, beware. Beware. Leave people's husband alone. Leave people's husband alone. Don't be the reason why that family is breaking. Don't go and plant yourself in somebody's home and be causing problem for the sitting wife and the children. It's wrong. That thing you are doing and another person, if they do you that thing, will it be good for you?